Why hello everybody, my name is ThreatX and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So last episode we just had a giant clash in this random guy's courtyard and we have some new objectives and missions. Now I will say, I've looted these guys. I didn't loot every single thing because I'm not a loot goblin, but I have found some pretty expensive stuff. Now just to quickly show you guys what I mean, you know I've already been buying and selling every last episode, but some of the stuff I found has insane values. I mean, where is it? I think it's a leg armor around here. Some of it is worth 2,000 grossen. I mean, we won't sell it for this much, but we've made some cash here, to put it the least. Regardless, though, everybody, what we're doing at the moment, I do want to run off and do the main story quests because I'm kind of interested in it. So what we're going to be doing, we'll be leaving the town quite shortly, and we have to now travel across the map over to this direction here, which will include going to talk to Christia of Pisek, which I think is the brother of the guy we met a few episodes ago. Now, to do this, I was thinking that we might want to quickly run through the town anyway to go and check out some armor smiths on the way out, but then we're just going to travel through the map itself, check out this random side quest, and then just go through this kind of direction. So I want to see, this is a big map, right? We want to explore, we want to find some new dudes, all those kind of things. Now, first things first though, let's get to this nearby armor smith and see what they have to sell. Discovered underground crossroads. That sounds a bit suspicious to me. I hope that this armor merchant we're about to run into has some like good stuff to buy noble equipment, because we do actually have quite a lot of cash right now, so we should be able to buy at least one piece of armor. Now, speaking of buying stuff, it should just be around the corner here. One of these guys? Good. Now, the only thing I'm a bit worried about is it currently is kind of early in the morning, so I don't know if it's going to be open yet. If not, we might have to wait here for a little bit. No, it's firmly locked. So let's give it a few hours. Perfect. Hello, good sir. I would like your shiniest armor, if you don't mind.
Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
I know, right? Trade.
Show me your wares.
Let's see. So what does this guy sell that the other guys do not? So he's got some different variants of the same helmets, which is interesting. Oh, it's actually technically better than mine, but also we don't want to waste money if we've already got a good helmet anyway. So if we go down this way, oh, is that a shiny version of the Milanese Cuirass? Wait, guys, 1 second, good sir. I need to see how it looks. We might go for the mega one.
Show me your...
It costs nearly 5 grand, right? But it could be worth it. Oh, I don't know. You can also get this one. They actually have exactly the same rating in terms of charisma. I say we go for this one here. But mostly because, or pretty much exclusively, because this one kind of fits the rest of the armor types I'm buying anyway. So we're going to buy this fella. I think we also want to get one of these arm sets as well. Now, these two are very, very expensive, and this fits perfectly with the rest of the armor set, doesn't it? So I think we're going to go for this one. Now, can I afford, though, 9k grossen? That's going to be the main question. We might have to double back a little bit. We'll see what we can sell. Now, I do have maximum relations with this guy, so there is a chance we can afford all this. At least I hope so. Do you know what we should probably do? Before I buy this, I wonder if I can go and repair it. That's a great idea. Give me a second, guys. Okay, with the power of repairing, the amount of stuff I can sell has gone up massively. I think we got a chance. We also can sell our existing armor as well, because we don't need it anymore. We're buying some better stuff. So I'm going to get rid of this and also the Brigand. And I believe we should be good. Kind of. What we're doing. We've got to pay 3,400 grossen. So even now, it's still too much. I wonder if I can get away with potentially haggling for this.
I'd like to discuss...
This is dodgy. I'll tell you what, buddy. How about I pay? Get the amount of cash we're spending right now. This is crazy. This much.
Is this enough?
Well, if you offer a little...
Okay, I see. How about this much?
Sehr gut. I can agree. Danke und viel Glück.
We've done it. I am now effectively poor once again, but we have just spent a huge amount of income to get ourselves some pretty powerful stuff. I love it. This is amazing. We look absolutely awesome. I might have to find like a better looking like overall thing here. Now in theory I could put back on this coat as well to get really good stats. 29 charisma on my military equipment. That is insane. Let's do it. Done. Okay, so now the shopping part of the video is over, at least for now. Let's get out of Kudenberg, shall we? Now, how do we get out of here? I think if we just go down this way, we should leave the city. Now, my hope is, because this is the second region, right? We can hopefully find some enemies that everyone has plate armor, right? If you guys played Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, nearly everybody at one point in the game had, like, stupid amounts of plate armor. So if that is the case in this game as well, we can go around, kill, like, 5 or 6 bandits, and then go and buy another expensive piece of equipment over and over again. Where are you, buddy? Let's go, my friend. Off we go. Now, apparently there is a nearby quest nearby, right? We'll go and check out what it is. I'm going to accept quests technically, but if it's like a criminal quest, I'm not going to do it. But at least we'll accept it anyway for more options and stuff. You never know. I'm kind of curious though, because we've not actually come across any bandits in this region yet, of course, because we've literally just appeared, killed some knights, went to the city for like 2 hours. That's all we've actually done so far. This seems to be the place where the person is. Is it some kind of tavern? Let's have a look inside, shall we? Worst case, there's actually a person doing points of interest here anyway, so...
You're always welcome.
Hello,
Was
innkeeper.
möchtest du?
What's new around here?
What's new around here?
Haben Sie schon von dieser neuen Sache gehört? I heard they found a dragon not
What?
far from here.
A dragon?
Ja, das stimmt. Everyone is talking about it. And the priest does not know what to do. Ist völlig ahnungslos. I am curious myself how things will turn out. I also heard some great misfortune happened in Old Kutna again.
Again?
The ground collapsed in the mine years ago. And they say the hole it left leads straight to hell. Someone ought to find out whether there's truly demons there or what's really happening. And I don't know if you heard, but the forest beyond Old Kutna was on fire.
I think I saw that.
I'm not from round here.
We were lucky it rained that day, or the whole forest would have gone up in flames. And with the town being so close, it could have been even worse. Und das ist alles, Junge.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
So, literal demons and dragons are apparently on the roster, so that sounds pretty cool. Thank you very much. So, where's the actual quest guy around here?
You're new here, right?
On those dice
Can I have a word?
Sure. Depends on what you want me to do, though.
I'll be with you.
Was there something you wanted?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. What's your name, pal?
Henry.
Underworld.
Vietoslav. Pleased to meet you. Well, Henry, you can't read and write by any chance?
I can.
Brilliant. You're just the man I've been waiting for.
Okay, what do you need?
Really? What do you need?
Someone trustworthy who could help me write this business letter.
And you were just waiting in case one happened to walk past? Isn't there a scribe in Kuttenberg?
Of course there is. It's just that I don't trust the bugger. And his assistant, even worse. While you strike me as a trustworthy fella. What's more, I can tell at first glance you ain't local, so my trade secrets are of no use to you.
So you want me to write a letter for you and keep it hush-hush?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
I don't see why we wouldn't do this. Also, I need more cash, because we're currently poor.
What kind of letter is it, exactly?
Like I said, it's an important business letter. There's some matter I need to settle with this Kuttenberg burger.
Are you offering him something?
Aye. You could say that, actually. It's kind of like a business offer.
Sounds like a blackmail letter to me.
What do I get for writing it?
A whole heap of coin, pal. It's really important for me. I don't mind giving you a groschen for every word.
Really? How long will the letter be?
Ooh.
Very long. There's a lot I need to say.
I'll help you. I mean, when I was at school, my history teacher was insane, and they made us write, I think, it was like it was a few thousand words, like 2-3 times a week. It was honestly pointless, but I can waffle because of it, and also I can produce a lot of words. We're literally rich. I'm going to write him a 5,000 word essay.
All right. I'm certain we can work something out.
Brilliant. But before we get started, could you take a look at this? Just to test you.
What's this supposed to be?
I was given this here parchment by one wandering student. He said it's a love poem.
How many
Why
miles
would
you've
he give
wandered
that to
at
you?
such a grueling pace? Rest your feet, dear maiden. Sit here upon my face. That
Wow.
sounds more like bawdy verse than a love letter.
Is that what it says? Bugger. You know what? You can keep it.
Why would I want
But it's
this?
clear you can read, so let's get down to work.
Okay. That's it. Sure. Where though?
Where are we going to write the letter? I can see neither parchment nor an inkwell here.
Oh no, we can't write it here. Too many curious ears round here.
Well then.
You have to go to Kuttenberg, in the northern part of town, known as the Miners' District. I have my office. Enter the city by that gate. Keep going straight until you pass the town hall. Keep the markets on your right. Go as far as the city wall, and there it is. The building may look a bit run down from outside, but don't worry about that. Go in, and my business partners will be waiting for you there.
Okay, fair enough. I'll be off then.
Right, so I go to the city, and in the miners' district, I find your office. Well, they'll dictate the letter to me and pay me.
That's right. There's one more thing, though. Tell them two in the office that justice is worth more than silver, so they know it's me what sent you.
You have a password? Why?
You know, when coin's at stake, you can't trust anyone. But that's enough chit-chat. Off you go, don't keep them waiting. And welcome to the world of Kuttenberg businessmen. Oh well.
So we won't do this right away, but of course we will go back to the city probably very shortly anyway. So we keep that in mind. Let's get out of here and carry on with our main thing. Because I do want to kind of just go around the land. So we might find other stuff anyway. Let's go, Pebbles. So, how do I get out from here? There's another side quest over this direction. Let's not worry about it for now. I'm going to actually follow this path and just kind of cut around. Because, of course, the more we use pebbles, the happier I'll be anyway. We've made it! I went specifically through the forest, by the way. No one attacked me, so very disappointed. But regardless, we're here. Let's go and see if we can talk to the guy inside. Now, I guess these guys work for him, technically.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
You
God
as
be
well.
with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
It's good to hear.
Hey, stranger! What are you doing here?
Looking for you.
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Okay. I can help you, though.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
Blacksmiths. Actually, that's a good point. My actual father oversaw the mines.
My real father is a nobleman. He oversaw the royal mines in Skalitz.
You don't say. You're the son of Radzig Kubula.
You know him?
Not personally. But I'm well informed about the silver mines in the kingdom and their overseers. What happened in Skalitz was a great tragedy for the entire kingdom. It was one of the highest yielding mines. How much did your father tell you about its operation?
Hardly anything, actually.
Oh? Well, never mind. We can fix that. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Understood. Who knows who's listening? Oh, he actually means outside the camp. Okay, fair enough. There seems to be a lot of silver around here, then. That's pretty lucky for them. Ah, how do you guys make money? We just mine it. There's gold, silver in the ground. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, I say that. I mean, England's got a lot of resources ourselves. We just don't tend to use it very often. Hey, friend.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. I mean, mined out.
Okay, so what about this? Okay.
Won't they be suspicious if I ask those kind of questions?
Of course. You'll have to proceed with the utmost caution. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job.
Not a good idea.
It's up to you.
You want to keep him away from the entire thing. I think I'll be a rich nobleman.
I'll behave like a true nobleman.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mined. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
It's going to be exciting. I reckon we're going to... we're going to try our best. It should be fine, right? I should ask him some questions, though. Wow, there's a lot of questions. Whoa, I should know this information, though, shouldn't I, if I'm doing this operation? Sorry, guys, we need to know this.
Who owns the silver that's mined here?
All the silver in the Kingdom of Bohemia belongs to the king, whether it's above ground or still below it. Though I'm sure you understand, the king has a lot on his mind, and he can't be expected to worry about mining. So he leases out the mining rights to his tenants. It's called the Burgergal. There's a lot of money in it. The tenants have to pay the king, and the king also receives a share of the pure silver from the smelting works. That's the royal tithe.
Okay.
What is this path of silver, anyway?
It's the whole process, from digging the silver ore out of the ground and processing it, to minting silver coins. Silver is found in ore veins underground. The pitmen mine it and get it to the surface. The chief foreman of a gallery counts the corves, and the assayer estimates the purchase price of the ore for the smelter. The raw ore goes to the smelter, where it's crushed in a stamp mill before it can be purified by roasting. Roasted ore goes to the furnaces, where it's smelted into raw and then pure silver. Silver is then cast into rods about as thick as your little finger.
A lot of information. Maybe too much information. It's quite interesting how you can just mine the currency and stuff, I guess. But like I said, there's a lot of opportunity for corruption here because you're literally dealing with the currency itself. People probably get a lot of good, good ideas, bad ideas about sealing it.
Can any silver get lost?
It can. And unfortunately, it does happen. It may be a capital offense, but even that won't deter everyone. Most often, a pitman tries to smuggle pieces of ore under his clothes. It doesn't end well. Nevertheless, the entire path of the silver, from the ore beneath the ground to minted coins, is closely guarded. Every step is recorded in the books, so if someone is stealing large quantities, they must have it pretty damn well figured out.
Yeah, well, if you're in charge of the books, though, very easy to do, right?
Who checks the royal share?
The Royal Mint Master and his subordinates are responsible for collecting the royal share. That also means me and the shaft foreman. That is why every step of the path of silver is monitored and recorded, starting with how much ore is mined. The smelting works owners don't have to be monitored as closely, since they buy the ore from us. It's in their best interest to get the highest possible yield after deducting the royal share.
Okay.
Who makes money from all this?
The thing is, everyone does. Pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. Mine operators get paid for raw ore. The smelters then smelt everything, sell the pure silver, and deduct the raw tithe. The silver rubs off on the hands of anyone who even touches it. But there's still enough left over for the king.
I guess this makes sense, right? Because you want to make sure they're very well paid so they don't get, don't have feelings of stealing. Do we need to care about all this stuff then? I guess what we should probably do The only thing I really care about from these questions is probably this one.
Who owns the mines?
The king grants mining rights to his loyal subjects, and these leaseholders can rent out their privileges to other people. All sorts of people operate mines in Gutenberg. Nobility, rich burghers, even the monastery. In fact, anyone with enough money to pay for new shafts to be dug can share in the proceeds.
Can I buy one? I'm poor right now, though, damn it.
By the way, I've had the honor of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Sukdal.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
Fair enough. Okay, for now then, let's get moving. I guess we'll come back and talk to him later, but maybe we'll ask some more questions then. What's up, Mutt? Wait, Mutt! I haven't fed you!
Matt.
There you go, boy. Have a raw chicken. Good boy. Now, okay, so I guess we've got to go back to Gutenberg already, which is quick. Oh, no, they're actually in this area. Fair enough. We'll have a look around in a second then. I've just got to do my daily ritual.
Aye, aye.
Oh, okay.
Doggy.
Let's go and talk to some people, shall we? We've got to be very careful. So remember, our story is that we are a rich nobleman looking to purchase some mines.
Are you Foreman Samco?
Aye, I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Stuart Christian sent me to you. My family runs mines, so I came here to gain experience.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
Oh! So this is our new stat, right, where we can literally see the chance of passing. So it would have been very easy to intimidate him, which I don't want to go that route because I'm saying I'm a noble, right? I say we try and do the persuasion chance, and if not, I'll do the dice game, even though we'll probably lose it, but...
You should obey Sir Christian and just tell me what I want to know. You don't want him coming to you when you're off work to tell you off.
That I don't, kidder.
Yes!
Ask away, then.
Okay, I guess mostly... I won't ask that question first, we'll just ask some general questions first.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about Alkin. Any yakker will tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip. Some a swally.
This stupid question.
Some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit. Or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
Okay.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a grosh and a cough is no.
So he gets... What? I guess he gets half a groschen for, like, thingy mines? I'm not certain. This is going to be a dangerous question.
How many cores did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
Thanks, buddy! I didn't think I was suspicious, right? We got that in the bag. So, the other ones are actually in the mine? No, Frank's around here somewhere. Is he sleeping? Hi, I need to ask you about business. I don't think his face matches his body, honestly.
Good boy.
Ah, he's a good boy.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're hewing?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. My name is Henry of Skalitz. Our family rented a mine, so I came to gain experience.
A nobleman in the pit? I'll be damned. But you can't just amble around. You'll cap your creels.
I'll just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
Okay, I guess we'll ask the same kind of questions and hope it goes the same way, instead of just going right for the juggler.
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes.
We gans through the roads, Bella, hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakka graft, kid ya? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
Fair enough. How do you move the ore? We're getting there, we're getting there.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the corf, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
Okay, interesting. So I guess the corv is like the, I guess whatever the metric they're carrying. So that would be either, probably not by hand, maybe like by cart.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfing pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
So those two have matched up their stories so far.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Nobleman or not, you don't need to know that.
It's, so I think, let me just guess on this one. So I think it says medium easy is in like the general difficulty like setting of how much you need to roll. But I think because we've got a 27, we'd be able to even win a high one. That's my current guess. Instead of it being based on it actually being easy or medium. But I might be wrong there.
You should know you can't defy a nobleman. I'll mention your disobedience to Sir Christian or to the Mint Master. Then you can start looking for another job.
Out but that, sir. I couldn't just leave me marrows. It would break their hearts. And maybe their necks too. Who'd keep an eye on them? I'll tell you everything. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to hew, Mara. We've got a lot of graft ahead of us. God
Okay,
be
so
with you,
those
good sir.
literally had exactly the same story. So if we go and talk to the last one, we'll see what it's like there. I've not actually had to use the, I guess, domination skill very often. So where is this? Is he actually... I guess he's actually inside the mine. I think there was an entrance on the map a second ago, though. If not, we might have to look around a little bit. Oh, no. Yep. Yeah, okay. Let's go and figure out where the entrance was again. So I think I saw on the map there was a... That would be the entrance, would it? These are just houses, I think. If I jump down... Maybe not. Parkour! We'll jump into the shaft. It's fine. I didn't see the main entrance a second ago, right? Let's go and see if we can find it somewhere. It should be around here. So, oh. Not want to go down that way. Aha! Hello, good sir.
Christ, what now?
This is going to be dark, and it's going to be long. But I'll try and get there as soon as possible. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna get lost in here. This is a big mine. There's literally entrances and ways to go in every direction. Can you imagine how weird this would be? Like, because you won't be able to see anything, right? It's such a strange life. I mean, people still do it now, of course. So I hope they have, like, modern lighting at least. So we are getting quite close. Apparently he's on the same plane I'm on. So if we keep flying, generally going towards him, we should get there eventually. And, like, also, like, stuff falling down, like, you're mining through rock. Who knows where you are? It might just collapse on you. That's terrifying. I'd rather be a YouTuber. I'll stay where I am. Thank you very much. Let's see. Are we getting closer? The icon's getting larger. He must be around here, right?
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Hello, people.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder.
You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a nobleman, and I'm interested in the operation of the mines. Are you praying? Why?
Someone died here.
The day before the feast of St. Petronilla, a kidder was hawking here. Young jaybird, a young'un, still wet behind the ears. We dinged the berg, set it ablaze, all good. He took a mell, battered the fault, and the props spangued out. It all came crashing down on him. Done him right in, it did.
That's awful. I'm sorry about your friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood.
Oh.
I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. Wouldn't it take no like. And now, I can't forgive myself.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know this had happened.
Come on, it wasn't your fault. Accidents happen. It's God's will.
I suppose you're right. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Yes. Okay, what about mining?
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about hewing the face and hauling the ore to the banking coves. Over and over again. Proper graft, that. Can be real dodgy, mind. Might even do you in.
Are deaths in the mine common?
Aye, but every death in the shaft is a waste. Whether it's in a crumple or black damp. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakka or two a month, you know. That's life, like.
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then the place gets scored and set ablaze. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore. Nothing to it.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is, how much ore's in it. It's not really worth it, though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
So how many corves did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day.
Oh.
Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
Wow.
That's all I need to know.
Different. Actually different. So it was different by 6 corves, right? Which is a small amount, but maybe enough not to go unnoticed. But what would that have been? Not 10%, but it would have been... That would have been a big percentage of... So out of 36, they stole 6, which isn't a huge percentage, but if they do it every day, it will add up. That's how they're stealing the money. So does that mean the other 2 are suspects? Because I trust that guy more than anybody, honestly, just from talking to him, because he's like actually cares about the people that are here. Interesting. Okay, now I'm going to be honest. There's going to be a lot of cuts in this episode, because I don't know where I'm going. So I try and get out of here somehow. It might take me a while. Do you know what? I just kind of winged it. I think I actually found the way out first time without having to turn around. Oh my god, I did it. What a heroic exit. I done it. We survived.
Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you.
Okay.
How's the watch
So, if we go back and talk to the guy, we can report there was actually a discrepancy in the collected ore. Now, I don't know how we're going to progress past here, but at least we know there's a problem with maybe the miners themselves. He's not here. This doesn't seem like the right place anyway. Maybe this way?
I already know how many corves the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
Oh!
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
Oh, sorry. I would presume that that number they were giving me was the same for the whole squad. It must have been like different shifts combined. Oops. I'll say it was probably less.
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corves extracted.
What?
That means 10%
10%
will disappear each day.
Wow.
But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corves must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions.
10% is
and
mad.
Foreman Feck and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
We need more evidence, though. We don't really know what... We need to find out more.
What are we going to do about it?
Well, we need to make them tell us more. But carefully. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Yeah, because you can't just say one day, one instance, because then people are like, oh, there's a mistake on the bookkeeping. Like, you need to have, like, coherent proof over and over again, really. Okay, let's go and talk to the other people nearby then. Hey, buddy.
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miners
Yes.
extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 cores.
I do not write anything in the book myself.
Who does?
Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more cores than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember how many there were ausgerechnet on the Fest of St. Petronilla? Besides, miners can lie and say they extracted more than they did. They like to show off.
All 3 crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that.
Just tell me.
Look, you don't have to be afraid to tell the truth. Me and Sir Christian agreed to settle the matter quietly. We're not going to punish anyone.
I am innocent. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
They all need to go to the bailiff. But no, we made a deal. We made a deal.
How long has this been going on?
Several months.
Months?
Maybe
Half a year?
Half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
So when the new guy came into office. I see, I see.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer. I have never even met Vavak.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
Okay. That's why you need to have, like, random inspections and stuff on auditing and bookkeeping. But then the problem with that is, then what if they're suspect as well? It's always a problem, no matter how you try and deal with it. People are always going to try and be corrupt in some way. Well, not everybody, but, you know, people will try it on. Where's the other guy going to be? This fella?
A word, Foreman.
Who are you, and what do you want?
I'm Henry, but that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
I already know you're doing it. It's your fraud.
And you're a fraud.
What did you just say?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek.
Oh,
the
perfect.
Master himself.
No, say more.
I'm
Say
under
more.
his protection.
Aye, there's no point in denying it. Herman told me everything.
Bloody snitch.
You're under my protection now. Only a 23. Let's go for the 29 just to try and lock it in.
But like him, you have nothing to be afraid of. You're small fry. It's obvious there's some bigger fish involved. And that's what interests me.
Alright, I'll tell you what I know. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cut the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelters, along with the rest. He made it very clear, if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
How long has it been going on for? We want to make sure we get the same information from both people.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the Yakkers and for Herman.
Okay.
Do you think the Mint Master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The Mint Master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
Or should I say carry on, as in... we've now got 50% of the Grossen. Okay, let's go back and report what we found. Interesting. I think it should be quite easy to fix this, but I hope we haven't got to go too far down the rabbit hole. I imagine there's spells in the city somewhere. Well, maybe not actually. It'd be part of a messy business, I imagine.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around, and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
I've already passed myself off as a nobleman here, so it won't be new to me.
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic. As charismatic as you can manage.
That's my entire build. We got this.
What else should I know about the smelting works before I go?
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. They extract silver along with all sorts of other materials from it. Then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen and sell off the rest, along with the other materials, to craftsmen.
What should I know about this Buresh before I talk to him?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg a few years ago. He started to prosper soon after, and not even Sigismund's arrival stopped him. He quickly joined his side. Now he's doing better and better. But whether that means he's involved in something shady, who knows?
Okay. I already got stuff for this. It's fine. I got it.
I got it. I'm ready to go.
Here. I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Buresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled. But he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the Feast of St. Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
Yeah, because you're going to be like, oh, I finished work, we did 90 notes, and there's another 10. Someone would surely notice that. But we're to find out, I guess. So, glad that he mentioned about the weapons and stuff, because I would have had no idea. Perfect. So, I guess we have our regular build here. Am I missing anything on this? I don't think we are. Spurs, sleeves, chainmail, coats, plate. I guess we could put a coat on as well, right? Or does that count as a military bit of equipment? Let's not risk it and keep that off. I mean, honestly, though, like, with our current charisma, it's 30 anyway. So we should be okay. So let's go. Is it back in Gutenberg? No, it's actually very close by. Okay, let's get going right away then. Yes, I'm fast traveling for like 10 seconds.
Good day.
Same to you.
So, is he in the tavern right now? Looks like he might be. Oh wait, before I do this, let's make sure we are completely washed out. I should probably ask this guy about nearby information as well, but wait, is he here?
Filthy again.
Hi.
Greetings, Master Buresh. I'm Henry of Scallis.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Scalits, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling any.
Yeah, I've heard you're stealing. No.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well,
There.
if Sir Christian wishes it,
Already.
I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Understood, no problem.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be sorted for roasting. Roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore, which is why the place smells like hell itself.
Oh,
Then
that's
the
why they were
roasted
burning out.
material is smelted in the furnace, and the slag is separated from the matte. The smelting process is repeated until we're left with pure metal. It's then cast into bars that can be sold. After we've given the royal share to the king, that is.
Of course, of course.
How many corves of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but weigh by the quintal. We process a large amount here, up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
Different metric, that's a bit of a shame. Okay.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore we process that day. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a harivna of pure silver. We can make between 100 and 200 harivnas of pure silver per day.
Can any silver go missing from here?
That's impossible. Everything is carefully weighed and recorded. Every step is counted and checked. Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into bars, we keep them safe under lock and key.
Okay.
How many corves were delivered from Horshan, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Why from Horsham, of all places?
Because I visited there. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that, should I?
I visited the mine there. They told me they'd extracted quite a large amount.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory. It was a lot indeed. 90 corves.
Ah, okay, thank you very much.
God be with you, Goodman.
Don't forget, there are limits to my permission. And above all, mind you don't have an accident. Smelters are dangerous places.
Okay, I gotta say, I need to replace this. It actually has scuffs and stuff on it, which I'm not happy about. Is that relevant to the quest lines? No, it's not, but I need to fix it. It's got damage. It needs to be high quality. Anyway, where do I actually go? Where actually is this place? So that's going to be the church, or probably this bit here. Let's have a look around, shall we? Also, can I buy some more snaps? I've been using some anyway.
I'll have a look at you.
Beaming caps, yes. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you found what you
I might actually use one right now, actually, just to make sure we lock in the progress we've done so far. Also, because it's charisma, right? Having a little bit of drink is actually pretty good for that kind of thing. So we lock that in. Wait, how do I do this again? Done. Okay. Level 11 drinking. Brilliant. This is going to ruin my clothes. I am going to smell awful after this. We might have to do multiple baths. Especially if sulfur's involved. Oh my god, you barely even see.
My respects.
So we've got to be very careful who and what we do here. If I just randomly start asking people, it might be a problem.
All the delivered ore is here in one place. Nothing suspicious. It looks like it must be pure silver that's going missing.
So I guess we want to avoid asking questions and actually physically have a look around. So the pure silver would be inside probably a fixed room, right? But it's actually a bit more inside, I imagine. So if we try and get into one of these buildings, I imagine that's where our letter of safe conduct will come in handy. Guards room. Yeah, because imagine they'll have to guard this, right? Like, if you were going to steal something, you would attack a silver mine, surely. It's random goods. That seems very important, that room. It's kind of hard to see in here with all different lightings. It might be that I don't know how much, because he's of course told me a metric, but how much actually are they talking about? The silver they're mentioning could actually be in that chest that was locked, or it could be somewhere else. Let's not jump to conclusions anyway. It's really cool. I wonder if I guess they must have gone around and asked historians and just looked up like how to actually smelt stuff to make all these buildings and stuff. Like, it's a lot of effort must be involved in making this game. Already any game, but especially in this one with the attention to detail, it must be tons of work. Yeah, I've had a look around everywhere. Out the back is like a big like charcoal kiln. I don't know if I just ask a random person, they might tell me. They might be keeping, though, the silver in another location. I was trying to find like another fortified place, but nowhere else seems to be like that.
Sure.
Okay, screw it. Let's go inside the main place and we'll ask some questions. Hopefully I won't get in trouble. Herb garden? No, I think this must be unrelated. If I get attacked, we have to get the hell out of there. Okay, let's ask the guy. Let's just ask this guy.
What does your job actually entail?
You mean smelting? Well, in the skusher, we scush the ore brought from the mound and chuck it in the furnace. Then we shovel charcoal until the stone gets proper roasting and leaks all the metal that was hidden inside. We do that over and over in other furnaces till we get pure silver out of the ore.
Okay. Do you like working here?
How do you like working in the smelter?
Aye, can't complain at all, sir. We get a nice pile of chink from the yield, and we dry and warm.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
I can't complain about him, sir. He's an honest bloke, and he pays as well. From what I've heard from the other smelters, it's a lot worse elsewhere, like.
I shouldn't ask this question, I think. That's my instinct, but we're going to do it anyway.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around here?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I graft all day. No time for looking around.
Thanks. He won't know anyway. He's not the person that's involved with that. Questions. I have many questions. How do we figure out what happens then? Where do we go to get the answer? Oh! This guy has a name!
Could I...
Shima.
What?
My name's Shima. You have no business being here. What do you want?
I'd like to ask you something.
I can't talk right now. Meet me outside in a while. Now you better get out of here before the guards see you.
I think we found him.
I have to have a piss. You take over here, lads. I'll be right back.
Is that... Oh, that's how I go to Lou as well. I'm still waiting for this guy to actually leave the smelter. He's taking some time here. I've got to say, I respect the way he left the building. Good way of doing it. I thought unless I go for like a meal at a restaurant or something, I'll probably use exactly the same method myself. Is he... Ah, he's done. He's done. Excellent.
Well, can you talk now?
Who are you, fella?
Henry.
Henry of Skalitz. Master Buresh sent me.
Master Burish, you say? And why did he send you?
I'm interested in the operations of the smelter.
What would you like to know?
Yeah, so why would he leave? This is very suspicious why he would leave in the first place.
What does your job entail?
Here in the smelter, the extracted ore turns into pure silver right under our hands. Bloody miracle, right? Horse shit.
Magnets.
It's an awful, filthy fucking graft for a few miserable groschen. If I could, I'd fuck off somewhere over the hills. But I have a family, and they don't ask me what I really want.
How do you like working in the smelter?
It's a shitty fucking job. My back aches something awful from shoveling heaps of ore back and forth. You're always breathing stive from the furnace.
That'll probably kill you,
cough
right,
your
eventually.
soul out after the shift is over. We'll all be crippled wrecks in a few years. That's how it is.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
Well, I don't really want to talk about him. Sorry. I could say something I'd sorely fucking regret.
Okay, suspicious.
What happens to the silver from the smelting works?
The bars are kept under lock and key in a safe place until a merchant or the blokes from the mint come and get them. Only the owner of the smelter and a handful of select people have access to them, such as the foreman of the works who checks the purity.
Have you noticed anything suspicious at the works?
What do you mean?
Does any silver go missing from here by any chance?
Why should I talk to you about such things? How can I know it's not a trap?
Ooh. I could just... I'm very tempted to do the nobility one again. Just because I like doing it. But also we could go for the smithing one. But I would say probably the nobility one would be like, it's above your station, so you should probably not lie to me.
I've been tasked by the nobility, and that's a serious matter. I'm not just anybody. Just the fact that I'm relying on you, a simple smelter, should be an honor to you.
Well, sir, thank you. I'll tell you how it is then. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful, and keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you.
Ah. Okay, so should we get back out the sword then, or am I going to be... Because I didn't want to have a sword when I was talking to the other guy, but Volkmar might be a bit aggressive. So he's back out... Oh, he's in a different location. Okay, I think we should be okay to equip the sword then, I guess. See what happens. Okay, cool. I'll keep these clothings on, though, because in this game's combat anyway, it doesn't really matter if I got armor or not. It's a 1v1. It should be fine. Unless I somehow mess up, which can happen, and it happens often. Hey, friend. So, wait, was that him? Probably not if he's leaving the zone, but just double check. Nope, not him. So he owns the stables. He won't be actually in here, but I imagine he'll be nearby. Is that him?
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
Let's go
Have
for
you
this.
gone insane? You want to attack a nobleman? I suppose you have no idea who's behind me. You won't avoid punishment.
You're really a nobleman? But that's... Oi! Where are you cowards running to?
Oh, I kind of want to... I want to fight everybody, though. I feel like I made the wrong choice here. Ready, go. Answer my questions.
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver.
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy.
Tell me the full story. I need to know everything.
Take it from the beginning.
As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. I have unrestricted access to it. One day, Buresh came to me and said he had an offer for me. He said if I accepted, he'd make me rich. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars and add them to Buresh's yield. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything was going well, and Buresh was happy. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make a deal with the new foreman. And pay him off. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate, just like Buresh forced me. With threats.
I know more.
Moving on, where does the unreported silver go?
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh has a secret mint in one of them.
Okay.
Did Buresh ever mention that Mint Master Vavak was involved in it?
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Neri, knew something. But you won't be able to ask him anything anymore.
Yeah, I may have just killed that guy, unfortunately.
They counterfeit coins in there?
I suppose so. But what they actually do there, I've no idea. I've never been there. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago. He wanted to send me there for some reason, so he drew me a map.
Can I have the map?
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts are. The entrance to the mint is somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing this anyway?
I gotta be very careful what I say, because... Should I say it's for the king? Because that can mean... It doesn't say that I'm working for anyone specifically. This is way too dangerous to say, but this one I think is okay.
For King Wenceslas. He may be in captivity, but he won't be there forever. He doesn't deserve to be robbed.
That sounds like a noble cause. Well, now you have the map, and since I told you everything, will you let me go? Please? I know I wanted to, but I was just scared is all. Please let me go, please. Stables be damned, just let me go.
I think we have to. He doesn't deserve to die.
All right. You can go.
Thank you. I'll never forget this. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there somehow. And if we meet again, I'll make it up to you. I swear. You're a good, merciful man. God be with you.
Can I go confront the other guy? That's what I want to know. Where's the... Because we've already killed someone, right? The goose is out. Is that even a saying? Regardless, someone knows that something's happening, so it's too late to be diplomatic. Where is he? Where is he? I will take him out. Also, we try to make sure he doesn't go and send word back to his friends anyway, right? So we had to silence him in some capacity. So he was always at the tavern, right? Or at least that's where he was the first time then. I walk up to that. Yeah, he didn't want to be threatened, right? He had a chronic fear of it. And right now, I think I look pretty threatening. Perfect. Oi, you! If you lie to me... Where is he? Should be around the summer. Wait, someone's looking for me? Uh-oh. Oh, I did technically kill someone, but they attacked me. Not that probably matters in this day and age, but... Where is he? Do you reckon they teleported him away on purpose so you couldn't go and confront him afterwards? That's what I would do anyway. We can go and check in the smithy one more time. If not, we'll head off to the location, I think. So looking at this anyway, where are we going to go? Oh, it's very close by. That's handy. Oh, yes! Come on. Yes! Excellent! Hi, guys! I've been waiting for a bandit to attack me for ages. Thank you so much.
You fucker! One! Ow! Oh, Christ!
He's got it.
Shit!
Oh! Mark, you okay? Damn it! Bit too slow there. I must say, fighting with a helmet on is very strange. Damn. I think we'll use it if we're fighting like a super heavy armor guy, but not regular dudes. By the way, I actually found out a lot of materials last episode. I haven't sold them yet, but everybody actually is equipped with plate mail for some reason. It's brilliant. Ooh, they actually might be a bit of an upgrade there. Let's grab the other stuff anyway. Take all this. We can go and sell this and probably now get two sets of high tier armor. Oh, probably. Oh, we can go back to town, probably another set of high tier armor with these guys, which is good to say. Wait, what was that? River Pearl necklace. Is that worth anything? Probably just set it randomly, if anything. What about the swords? 300. Random shield. Random mace, right? Oh! Very nice. Are you okay, sir?
What do you think you're doing?
Saving your life?
And who asked you to do that? I had them right where I wanted. A little longer and they'd be done for.
Sorry then. I was just trying to help.
Well, thanks a lot. Now everyone's going to think I'm some kind of milksop. You know what? Piss off before I kick your ass at least.
Wow. People like that as this, by the way. I've met them in real life. They're odd. It's odd to say the least. Anyway, moving on with my life. Let's get out of here.
You nearly killed me.
Oh, so I'm so sorry, sir. That was a mistake, clearly. Anyway, we've got to go this way. Should I just go through the forest? Let's follow the roads for the express reason of finding more bandits, right? We want to get as many of them as possible. Also, the things we just picked up, I should probably put into my inventory just to make sure we have a good capacity. If we're inside a mine, for instance, we probably won't be allowed to use our horse. Wait a second, was that any good, what I just picked up there? It wouldn't be anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean, I could in theory get better armor, but I just care about the aesthetic at this point anyway. So, back this way. Ooh. Hey, piggies. So I believe we're about to enter the mine zone in a second. So as long as we find the shop, I imagine there might be guards there if it's some kind of untoward operation.
Whoa.
Let's have a look around, shall we? Is it specifically here or around this area? Ah, I imagine you have to go inside the shaft instead. Let's go this way. Okay, Bevels, keep guard by that gate. Make sure no one gets out. Ah, is that the guy who just let go? No, don't do it. I think we may have not talked to him at this point, so we'll let him go. Oi! Do you reckon I can be hostile openly, or is it going to be a soldier?
You can't be here.
What do we do at this point? Do we go open aggro?
Clear off. You can't just stroll in here.
You're a bandit as far as I'm concerned, so you can't stop me from doing anything. Okay, so...
You've no business here. Out.
You have no business to stop me, sir. Give me your warrant and I'll leave. How do we get into the mine? It's going to be one of these, right? Question is, where?
Get moving.
I have no idea. I guess we can go and check from the top and go down, and eventually we'll find the right way in. Ooh.
Come on now. You've no business here. Out.
Ah, what about over here? A noble horse? Aha! I found it. Parkour.
You'd better pay me compensation, you blackguard.
Hi. I don't think you're working with the government, so I'm going to ignore you guys. I'm sorry.
Get away with it.
I'm not sneaking. I refuse to sneak anywhere. Screw you, game. Do you know what? We need to take a potion for this. It's too dark down here. Let's get a Nighthawk. It doesn't really help me that much, to be fair. Anyway. What on earth? Is this lava?
Are you...
It's him. Why, hello there.
Well, well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works.
What
for
is
nothing,
up with my eye?
but I underestimated you. An embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything. And even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to
Don't
do
guilt
with you
trip me.
now,
You set him to die.
Snooper? We
Your
could
fault.
come to a reasonable agreement, or underground, no one will hear you scream.
I don't really care about bribes. We need evidence, right? But I shouldn't just say that.
Are you trying to offer me something?
If you're reasonable, I'd be willing to pay a tidy sum for your silence.
That guy's got a literal war pick.
I need evidence that Ulrich Vavart von Neuhaus is involved in this whole affair.
The Mint Master? That's not true.
Then why
Wouldn't
are we
you rather
here?
discuss the price of your silence?
Well, no. Now I know there's no reason to be here. I'm just going to kill you all. You're just traitors.
You can't buy me, Burresh.
That's the wrong answer.
I can't leave here alive. Finish him.
This guy's dangerous. Oh, camera! Don't betray me, camera! We've been friends for a long time now.
I'll kill you.
Show what you're made of.
If I took that potion, I was going to be way harder.
Damn! I'm bleeding.
Oh, I nearly missed that one, to be fair. Luckily, game said yes.
Come on, then. Eh? What the? Blood!
Yes, your blood. Okay. Well, it appears you have a fear of being threatened. And here we are.
Is that supposed to be a threat?
Wait, are you... Can I not do anything with you? We
Very
literally...
good. Are you alright in the head? Shut off with that weapon.
Give me... One second. Okay.
Don't aim at me, are you mad?
He didn't die from that? How are you not dead? Is he the chosen one? Is he not gonna say what's going on? I don't think I should be doing what I'm doing. I think something should have happened. Let's try and knock him out instead. Okay, I think I've broke the game out, everybody. This is unfortunate. He can't die. And we're stuck in combat with him. What do we do? It's just flat out broken. Yeah, well, what do we do now? I might have to look up what I should have been doing, then I'll try and do that path, I guess. Okay, so apparently I was meant to kill his men, then this guy's not going to die. So what I was planning on doing is I do have to search the area. But he's injured, right? So we run past him. We check the area. Nothing here, nothing here. Key? Secret passage key. Thank you. Because I'm pretty sure this guy he's a story NPC. So you actually can't kill him, which is a bit weird. But I believe we have what we need now. And we should be able to go further into the location. I can't talk to him because I'm in aggro with this guy. What we'll do, we'll close the door. See if we can lose him. Which I think reset the battle, which means I can now talk to people here.
Get out of here before you...
But done.
I'm here to help you.
What are you doing here?
Get out of here. If the guards catch you, there'll be trouble.
You don't have to worry about the guards. I took care of them.
What about Master Buresh? He was here with them just a while ago.
Don't worry about Buresh. I'll deal with him later.
But...
I came to get evidence against Mint Master of Vavak. Where can I find it?
There are some books in that chest over there, but it's locked. And only Master Buresh has the keys.
Leave that to me. I should take a look at the tools you're working with. A counterfeit coin die like that will surely be of interest to a lot of people.
What do you mean counterfeit? It's genuine. Everything we do here is clean. Completely.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? It's none of our business.
We're just pawns. We're not hurting anybody.
Nobody's saying any different. Like I said, I'm here to free you. The guards are dead. You're free to leave.
Hang on. That's...
That's a job.
It's just the books you're after, isn't it? Well, so take them and go.
We won't tell nobody nothing. We never saw you here.
Oh, but we're going to shut this down. Anyone involved is going to be dead to the authorities, and I imagine they will not be as kind as I am. Which is funny, because I'm not even that kind in the first place.
Why don't you want to leave?
We're just supposed to stay here.
And we're told not to go far. The Mint Master would be angry.
I'll take care of Vavak. You have my word. With the evidence I'll bring against him, he'll be finished. When I'm done with him, you'll be the last thing on his mind.
You reckon it's really safe that we could go up top?
I'm sure of it.
So, if he says the guards are gone...
Then we could... What do you think?
I don't know. I can't believe it.
Me neither. We're really...
free! We're free!
They do want to go good. Yay! Good luck, guys. Good luck, good luck. So... Can I get some free Grossen here? They're not even counterfeit, they're actually Grossen, so it's not like anyone would be able to tell the difference. So I guess we have to look around in the chest, right? Which is this one? Lead balls, mitts... Oh, no. No! It's not this one, which means it's going to be the one that's locked, which is bad. Oh, wait. Maybe? I'll take that as well. Some free Grossen. Thank you, thank you. God, that's bright. 8-sided... These must be for some advanced stuff at this point. Do we have to lockpick? Do we really? Okay, so I actually have a potion for this. Maybe it will increase my skills enough for actually be able to do it. Let's have a look. So if I go to food, we have specifically one of these, right? Agility by 4, no. Marksman, no. I think it was actually weak, wasn't it? This one. How do I do this again? D.
Oh, bloody hell.
This is going to take a while. Eventually, I'll try to do it like 6-7 times. If we fail, we'll just have to do something else, I guess. Okay, everybody, I skipped ahead a little bit. I managed to successfully destroy the locked chest. I must admit, worst time I had in the game in 40 hours. Not fun. Regardless, I did it. I kind of wish they wouldn't force you down that route, but I think I kind of glitched out the bailiff guy, or the guy that owns the smithy. I'm assuming there's a way of me getting the stuff off him for the key, but I couldn't kill him for some reason, so I had to lockpick. Luckily for me, you can modify your mouse's DPI. I put on like 10-20% of what it normally is, and I managed to actually lockpick it after a few attempts, so we got there in the end. Though I will say, I kind of wish they give you more choice in the game, though I'm going to hope it's a scripting error in this case. Regardless, we are out of here, which is good to say. Do I have a criminal record now? That's what I was a bit concerned about. Because while I was there, I was accosted by the guy that I was trying to kill anyway, and he said that I was stealing corpses, which is true. But it was a weird adventure, what can I say? Anyway, where are you, Pebbles? Let's get out of here. Off we go. Yeah, I gotta say, I kind of, I understand, I saw comments about all the time, because of course, I do not play how other people will play. So everyone's different. Like, some people I know will go around killing everybody. Some go around stealing everything. I want to go into this game to become a knight. That's the entire reason I'm playing the game. So, if I'm being forced to do, like, criminal stuff, I hate it. I really do. I don't care if I'm boring. I just don't want to be that kind of guy. If there's an adventure story, I want to be the hero that goes off and saves everybody. I don't want to be the guy that shanks people in the back. Regardless, though, hopefully, like I said, there won't be more instances like that. So far in the game, I think I've had one other chance like that when it was in Newbrook, trying to get into the prison. The only way inside the prison was either pickpocketing or lockpicking. So you had to be a criminal at that point. But it is what it is. Regardless, though, let's move up. I think to get back this way, I don't think we teleport, right? We just have to go there, I guess. Should be get there soon. Hey, guys, how's it going? Good to see you again. So, I guess we should wash off first. We need to kill a lot of people down there. If we even can. That doesn't matter too much. We'll be fine. So, I have the information we need. I'm surprised this quest took me the entire episode. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. We got him.
I got the evidence against Mint Master Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
In the secret mint.
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Remarkable. Did you have any trouble getting it?
Yes.
I had a bit of a disagreement with the guards, so I killed them.
Sacre! Well, I suppose it was to be expected someone would be guarding the secret mint. I hope that's all that happened.
No. That's all.
Thank God.
Oh, I could have gone wrong elsewhere.
Was there anyone else in that mint?
Yes. Coiners being held prisoner.
There were some coiners being held prisoner.
Jesus Christ. Held prisoner?
Vavak locked them up there to work for him.
My God. He really is an unscrupulous monster. Did you let them out?
I did, but it took some persuading. They were afraid.
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
Yeah, I have it. I have it.
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious. Let me see.
Here.
What the? It's genuine. That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vivak are absolutely clean. In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. But I'm afraid no matter what Master Buresh told you at the mint, no one will believe us.
Well, the books will have to suffice. His name's there.
I hope so. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vivak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard of. With those books in Retard's hands, Vivak won't remain long in his post. And it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could
No.
be useful
No.
to many people. If you take my meaning.
I'm going to have to tell the other guy about this because you're corrupt as well. Why is everyone corrupt? Send them all to the bailiff?
You want to keep stealing from the king?
Oh, come on. Sigismund isn't our rightful king. The less silver he gets his paws on, the less he can pay to his Hungarian cutthroats.
Thou shalt not steal?
Listen to what I have to say first. Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like that can get you killed.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Buresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement. And I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you. As a bonus.
I didn't accept this.
And I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. All you have to do is nod.
Hell no. I refuse. Wait, what can I say? It's too big a risk. I just want to say cap one. I absolutely this is unacceptable. He should be removed from his position immediately. I refuse, and I will tell the guy about this as well if I'm allowed to. Ruthard. Unacceptable.
Are you sure? Think it over.
You're lucky the game's so lenient on thieves, because so far most people I've sent to the bailiff I'm not allowed to. I'm no thief.
I'm no thief.
This isn't theft, Henry. It's business. A mutually beneficial arrangement that will also help the Lord's efforts to stand up to Sigismund. You understand that, right?
Why am I being forced down this path?
It's theft. I want no part in it.
Who do you think you're helping, eh? You think you're a hero?
My conscience.
You'll never get an offer like that again in your life. But so
Thank
be it.
you. Bloody
It's none of
hell.
my business.
3 times the game tried to force me down there.
I'll keep my promise. Here's your books, and here are the copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
It should help the Rutards. Or maybe not. I'm not sure it was all worth it. Now leave me alone, please.
Wow, the game was obsessed with making me become dishonorable there. It was livid. It basically was like, I can't believe you're not corrupt. Over and over again. That was insane. That was absolutely crazy. But no, I don't want to be like that. So screw you, game.
Calm down. Surely there's a reasonable explanation for this.
You could stick your reason up your ass. I told you something like this would happen. We never should have stopped bringing the offerings.
Your offerings are a blasphemy before...
What's going on here?
As you can see, something slaughtered all these cows.
Not just something. It was that creature from hell. I saw with my own eyes how it fled back to its hole in the mine.
Give it a rest, would you?
I won't. What'll happen when that monster comes for us next?
Seems we've been fortunate running into you then, eh?
I'm Henry of Scallis.
I'm Marion, the local priest. You look like someone who knows how to fight and isn't scared off all that easily. Just the kind of man for the job.
Okay, I have to do this apparently at this event. So what's happening?
Tell me what happened from the beginning. What killed those cattle?
I was in my cottage when I heard such strange noises. It made my skin crawl. So I went out and saw this. And that beast what did it running away. How am I supposed to make a living now? These cows were my most treasured possessions.
What kind of noise?
What sort of strange noises did you hear? Can you describe them in some way?
It was like someone dragging chains along the ground. Neither men nor wolves make them kinds of noises. And demons carry chains so they can catch sinners with them. Everyone knows that.
And what about you? Did you hear it too?
Unfortunately, no. I was in the church when Vladimir sent for me, saying they'd found those carcasses.
Where is this pit of hell?
You mentioned a pit of hell. Is that located somewhere around here?
That's just a local fable.
It's no fable. In the days when silver was mined here, terrible misfortune took place in the mine. A pit to hell itself opened up there.
The mine shuttering fell apart and the gallery collapsed. That's all.
Shuttering my arse! It was a pit to hell! Shuttering don't just blow up on its own. But hell didn't scare good old Father Richard, so he set off into the tunnels and struck a deal with them demons. Ever since then, we brought food to the mine for them every second Sunday, and they leave us in peace in return.
So tribute for
Father
bandits?
Richard was a crackpot. You're lucky to finally have a normal priest here now.
A priest who forbade us from bringing the offerings, and now you can both see where that's got us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's some kind of bandit tribute situation. So when they stopped getting tribute, they went off and started just killing people.
Has anyone actually looked around in the mine?
Only old Father Richard. Nobody else has ever had the courage. The very mine shaft stinks like hell itself.
What, sulfur?
So we only ever lower a bucket down with the offering, and then clear off quick.
After the cave-in, the miners left to work in Grund. Seems they'd no longer felt the vein was worth the trouble here.
When did all this happen?
It's got to be at least 5 years now.
And you've been taking food there ever since?
That's right. And nothing's ever happened until now. All because our new priest here forbade us from bringing offerings.
Where's Father Richard now?
He returned to his maker not long ago. And now I preach here in his place. The moment I caught word of that foolish superstition, I put a stop to any offerings.
And you can see what that caused.
It's only happenstance. This isn't the first, nor the last time that wolves dare to venture into town.
Vladimir's right. It doesn't look like it was the work of wolves. I don't know what could have done it, but wolves don't make those kind of wounds.
You hear that, Father? And that's coming from someone who's been out and seen the world.
Okay. I guess we should ask all the questions just in case it's more relevant information.
Didn't you say you saw someone running away from here?
Not someone, but something. A monster from hell itself.
Just an old wives' tale.
I swear by all that's holy, the beast ran from here straight back to the old mine.
What did the beast look like?
I only saw it from afar. But before it got lost in the thicket, I saw its giant pointed snout.
What?
Couldn't it have just been an animal? Maybe a wolf or a boar?
Can't you see my poor girls here? What kind of wolf would leave wounds like these? Oh, and the monster ran on 3 legs.
3 legs?
Aye, as sure as my name's Vladimir.
I have no idea what's happening. I still think it's bandits. Even if there is some weird mutated monster running around with them.
This whole thing is very odd. How do you want me to help?
The massacre of those cattle is a horrible thing. But the heresy that's been tolerated here on account of the former priest is even worse.
Old Father Richard would chase you out of town, you stuffed frock.
Marion may be young, but he's still a priest, and he deserves a bit of respect.
Thank you, Henry. Since you're the only one here uninvolved, I'd like you to go into the old mine and discover the truth of this old wives' tale.
And while you're there, take some peace offering with you. Otherwise, I wouldn't even dare going.
What am I to do with you? All right. Henry, take their offering with you as well. You'll do just as those wretches did before you, and then wait to see if any demons show their faces or not.
Wait for demons? You want to send the poor fella to his death?
Don't listen to him, Henry. Faith in God will protect you. But before you go through the mine, we'll have a look around the village. Then we'll all meet at the entrance to the mine.
Alright, I'll help you. Hopefully later though, because I'm got other stuff to do.
All right, I'll help you. But what about the offering?
A bit of food will do. Here you go. We always lowered the food down in a bucket. The main thing is not to go down the shaft yourself, lest you anger hell.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Frightened. It's just an old shaft.
You'll find it to the west of here. The whole area is deserted and most of the entrances are blocked off. You go past the mine buildings until you reach the one that's collapsed to the ground. The mine entrance is next to it. Good luck, lad. You're going to need it.
God be with you.
Thanks, I'll get on it, like, at some point. Goodbye. I want to finish off this quest line, so goodbye. So what we can do, we can actually teleport back to town, sleep for the night at the tavern, and I guess we go and see, well, my Bohemian Princess in the morning. We probably should have a bath, though, on the way back, because it has been a while. Let's see, if we go over here. Also, how are we doing with sleep? Because, let's get back inside. I don't know if we can maybe get some reading in, get some more skill points. Don't mind me. Let's have a look. So where was I on books anyway? Because we've got quite a few new ones. Is this one? That's done. Okay, close. Stealth Scholarship. This one's probably a good idea, so we can get even more power from books. Oh, wow. We actually are quite low on food and sleep. I think we'll probably leave around 9, though. Excellent. Speech leveled up. Oh, perfect. So if we go and have a look at the stats. Agility. Oh, we've got loads of level ups. Okay, what can you get? So these are new. No, some of these are new. They're just kind of upgrades to existing ones, though. So I think we go for Finesse. Increase damage by another 5%. So we get 10% slashing damage. What's this one? Crouch movement speed. That could be handy one day, but I'm always quite heavy and armored, aren't I? What about speech, though? Battle cry, final offer. When a merchant loses patience while haggling. This is so specific, though. I don't really want any of these, to be honest. I guess this one... The only one I'm really that interested in the first place, I guess, is going to be the polished wares. We get more money from fixed items. The other ones are all very specific. Like this one's about selling potions, herbs, and recipes, so could get it. We have one that's about selling stolen goods. We have Battle Cry, which makes people run away, which I'm not interested in. And this one's about failing haggles. So they're all a bit too specific for me to actually want to grab without having other options anyway. Survival. Let's have a look. Wanderer. I want to get Leshy too. It's going to be really good when I get that eventually. I guess we can go for the damage one. This fella. Let's go for this. 10% more damage than hitting someone in the chest, which would be good for Archer if we ever get around to that. And I guess the final one's going to be in swords again. Which I'll just grab whatever. Doesn't matter. Done. Okay. So, let's go to sleep.
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
I'm Henry. I've got pressing news for Lord Rookhard. Take me to him. He's expecting me.
Ah, Henry. Yes. Yes, Sir Kroonslin mentioned you. I'll let you in. Shimek will take you to the Lord. I hope he'll find the time to listen to what you have for him. You're not the first to come to him today, see?
Has he got a lot of trouble? Okay.
Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
Who's that going to be?
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right off the dead.
Damn it! Has all his counting groschen not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his?
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There's no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
Well, we shouldn't interrupt this at all. Let's continue listening.
Unfortunately not. Some of them are beholden to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Pisek.
Christ above! That's exactly what Sigismund wants. To divide us. To paralyze us with fear.
Divide et impera. God knows, that ginger fox is a master of dividing and conquering.
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that Mint Master Vavak is still putting pressure on you.
Not for long.
The devil take that bastard! He had the gall to blackmail me in my own home.
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt, but I have some new tidings about our Mint Master. I've heard about his crimes against the Crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Odorin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas.
Ah.
As no doubt you've already deduced.
I have your ring? I should probably mention this. I didn't realize I had that, but I should probably tell him.
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you.
It's Godwin's friend!
He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his. But I'll help you if need be, although not on account of that ring.
Sir Gunslin.
Shimek? What's going on?
Min Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Oh, another battle.
Right now?
Let him come. He'll be surprised what I've got on him.
Henry's right. If he helps us again like last time, we have nothing to fear.
I agree. Let Vavar come.
Yes.
Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth a dozen armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly, and then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room, take your precious crossbow, and if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vavar's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa. God Almighty, hold your protective hand above us.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, We're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
Threat? A warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Mint Master. Lord Rudhart, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home?
Got a lot of guards this time.
Do you imagine you could do as you please just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words, sir. Only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mint Master what is being said about him.
Gladly. This...
The word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett, sir, to falsify the mining records together. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And what's more, taking it to a secret mint where you forge your own coin with the royal stamp. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do when he finds out his own mint master is robbing him? Especially when he's desperate for every last groschen.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family be. Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the Royal Mint Master again? And with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence. Isn't that so, Henry?
Indeed. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, why is it so low?
I've got your account ledgers here with me. The real ones, from Buresh, that prove how you carried out this entire fraud. They make quite interesting reading.
Wait. So, if I understand correctly, the only thing you have to prove your blatant lies are books that you have on you right here?
Yes, attack me.
You are far stupider than
Attack
you
me.
look. Men, kill them! Right now!
Well, this is actually a better thing for me. We get rid of all... Where's he going?
In the name of the king, destroy them! Mercy, leave me be!
Oh.
Enough! Enough!
Oh no, I skipped the battle!
Mercy, I beg of you!
That's not up to me, but to Lord Ruthard. Now call off your men. Do it.
You heard him, men. I order you to stand down.
I mess it up.
Completely.
Get out! Wait for me by the gate.
See now? You know how to listen. Now get inside, where you'll answer to Sir Kunzlin.
As you command. Kunzlin, we got off on the wrong foot. I'm sure we can come to some kind of agreement.
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunzlin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone, and...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
So we got a new agent,
Right.
I guess. Fair
You
enough.
said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can. And we
He's
will.
already stealing from the
This is
king,
nothing
so...
compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right. So don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I'm heading back to Raborsh. I've had more than enough adventure for one day, but at least I'll escort our mint master.
Oh no. This happens sometimes. Skip.
I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oh, I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did, and I'll keep that promise.
Excellent.
There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in a room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kinsling.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
Oh, what's this? Very hard. 25. It's going to be better than hard with a 9.
I know what to expect. It won't be the first time. And besides, I have a score to settle with Von Burgov, and I doubt I'll get a better chance.
I hope you know what you're doing.
It's going to say fair, wasn't it?
I wouldn't like to be sending you into death's embrace.
Don't worry, sir. I'm no fool. It'll be all over before they know what's happening. And if anyone wants to lay down his life for Von Burgov, I'll grant him his wish.
See if you can do it
Excellent.
without bloodshed. It would be nice to see you again. I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
In what ways? Oh, of course. I imagine this also means he might be able to get his stuff back eventually, because of course he would want his castle.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us? We look helpless, and it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon, right from under von Burgov's nose, the word will spread like wildfire throughout the land, and von Burgov will look like a fool, and he'll lose a strong advantage in parleying. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praguers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. And I reckon even Jobst hasn't realized. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away. I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. Be careful. And good luck. Shimek will take care of this mess in the yard. And I'll look at the books you brought, at least.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
Excellent. Well, everybody, that is the end of, I guess, the minting saga, which happened to be the entire episode. I hope that everyone has enjoyed today's episode. I must admit, there's a lot more story than I thought it was going to be, particularly with this quest line, and we got through it in the end, even if I had to struggle while doing some lockpicking. Regardless, I'm looking forward to seeing how we go and rescue Lord Capon. Do we necessarily have to go and talk to the Dry Devil now if we found a way inside the castle by other means? I guess we'll find out as the story progresses, but I guess that'll be in next episode. But everybody, as always, please like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.